Look who's back. Look who's back. Blaming the audience for everything. Blaming mods. Blaming the world. And claiming to have relapsed. Yes. See, here's the problem, PJ. If you relapse, that means you were clean, and you have not been clean. I know you claim to have been clean, but you weren't, and everybody knew it. You just have to look back at any of your live streams, and you can see you're not clean. Remember on August, I think it was the 8th, where you did the Jesus Christ on the cross impersonation in the middle of the sidewalk, and a stranger walked up and asked on live stream, "Are you okay, dude? You okay?" You kept falling into the fence, nodding off as you were walking. Yeah, we remember. Now we're going to try and claim that the blisters are from antibiotics and the boiling sun, which can happen, but that's not what these blisters are from. And that the newest Tranxor proves that PJ is not wasn't using, or that the sores aren't connected. The problem is we did the TED Talk on Tranxors, and we showed medical evidence, journal entries, and photographs from case studies where it is well known, no matter if you ingest it, smoke it, inject it, Trank causes sores all over. Arms and legs, because the drug gets stuck in the capillaries and has a higher acidic rate than fentanyl. And then it sits and eats you from the inside out. And it courses through your body until it finds a capillary it gets stuck in, which means it can be anywhere. Anywhere. There's one thing, I'm going to see if you guys can pick it up in this, because it's easy to miss, but I will put it in the community post because I spied it instantly. Now, a lot of you probably will, but I think some people, it might go right by them. But let's listen. Now, the captions do not catch him, cannot understand him in the beginning. And I say him because the last I heard, PJ was saying not trans and not LGBT and not to call them Trish. Yelled at us. Never call them Trish again. So I don't know where we stand today.
I'm completely defeated. I'm so hungry.
Did you catch that? Because it's going to be important. So hungry. I'm so hungry. New dress.
I'm gonna try and walk out of here some food. And so you see that now, I relapsed. It wasn't doing me any good to stay sober. People called me a liar, said I wasn't. So what was the point? It just made me look bad, and it was miserable. It's been 100 degrees. I have no place to sleep, no van, no tent. Nobody showed up 2 weekends in a row.
Burnt Toast and Donna Marie showed up 2 weekends in a row.
I can't go to any of the places because that hate group said I was a pedophile and a rapist.
That woman said that, I believe, in September of 2024, and you're still hanging on that. Most of your audience wasn't around during that time or doesn't remember, and you keep bringing it up. Why?
So there's a bounty on my teeth. That's what they do. They say they'll pay so much money to teach, the people will stomp them out of their face. I was on antibiotics for a little bit, but the sun was so intense. It made the photo sensitivity a million times worse. I got blisters all over. I wish dying didn't hurt so much.
Is he being followed by a tiny violin orchestra? Because he needs to be. Oh, Lord.
At least I don't have an appetite anymore.
You just said you're so hungry. I am so hungry.
I don't know the last time I ate.
Okay, Lisa.
So I'm not asking for anything. I don't want anything. I'm sick of people saying I'm a liar and I'm trying to scam people. Being a veteran, that honest to God, can't go do the programs I was promised. Asking for something to eat is not scamming.
It is when you make twice as much as the people in your audience. Do you realize the people who generally give to you are either on benefits or disability? And yet you have no qualms taking money from them when you make more than twice what they make in a month. That's a scammer.
The first time anyone's let me use the phone.
You know that this whole tantrum is about not getting an iPhone? Number 17. I've been keeping track. I have a calendar. Number 17 for this year. This is all a big 2-year-old foot stomping tantrum because nobody would give PJ an iPhone. It's only $4.99.
Like people know how hard it is to me without a phone. They know. I mean, everybody knew I was going to relapse without being able to communicate with anyone. Being left alone to the voices in my head, brought me to the brink of ending it all.
Now suddenly we are schizophrenic when it wasn't diagnosed. Okay, so now we have voices in our head. This is a first. Again with the suicide baiting, and we relapsed because we didn't have an iPhone. So it's all your fault for not buying PJ an iPhone. That's the whole crux of this. You didn't buy me an iPhone.
And using is the only thing that gave me hope to live another day. So, I mean, that's why I do this online. Is because it quiets things down. It makes life bearable.
Did that even make sense to you? Did that even make sense? You do this online. You live stream because it keeps it quieted down. What the fuck? Stop it. You did it because you think you're a star. You think you're the smartest person in the world. You think you know everything. And the fact of the matter is, you don't.
And people hated that. People hated that I got help and I didn't have to commit crimes or steal or hurt people. I was able to survive other ways no matter how much they tried taking from me, stealing from me. But when that was taken away from me, it's all over.
So you're confusing, now you're mixing up two groups because the people who steal from you are the people that are actually around you. Nice poke mark. Oh, look, too. And your audience doesn't steal from you. So, okay, you run with a circle of people who steal from you. You claim. Okay, you claim. But your audience was hating you because people were feeding you? No. People dislike you because you scam vulnerable women on the internet. And that's sleazy. That's low. You're not helping anybody. You're taking from people who have nothing.
looking at candy.
Of course you are.
I just want something. I'm so hungry.
I'm so hungry, but I have no appetite. Don't know when I last ate. So hungry. Make up your mind. You can't even keep your own lies straight, Lisa. This is Lisa 2.0. Haven't eaten in 12 years. And if you've missed our TED Talk on why opiate addicts survive on candy, I have a TED Talk on that.
It's been 100 degrees. Okay, 95.
I just looked up the weather. Currently, where he is, it is 73 degrees.
It's terrible. It hurts up my skin. It hurts so bad.
That's from trank sores, not from 73 degrees, okay? I'll even post for you the week forecast for where PJ is. I'm even in a cold spell. It's only been 90, which is crazy. It's like 20 degrees cooler than it should be.
So bad. Having people think I'm some terrible monster because people lie. Nobody does anything. I didn't realize how many people hated me and just pretended they didn't. People that I thought were friends were saying I was using.
So this tells me that PJ on these days off has been going through replays on Elk's channel of the live chats and see when PJ would do those long pauses for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. The chat would continue to speak and they would just chatter back and forth. And the mods would do a 180 and be telling people, hey, everybody just stop recommending or suggesting rehab. It makes Trish upset. And Trish isn't going to rehab. Nobody's going to force Trish to go. We all know Trish is using, but it has to be Trish's choice to get help. So I think Trish looked and saw that the mods are on to the truth.
No, at least I fit in. I stole for the first time. I had to eat. I stole to get bandages.
Well, which is it? Bandages or eat? Because you say you only stole for the first time one time. So were you stealing bandages and food? Which is it? You can't keep your lies straight. Look at that face.
I never wanted to do those things.
It's like a 2-year-old.
Half my pension's already been taken.
Yeah, because you owe the plug. That's always what happens.
They paid early because Monday was a holiday. I don't know these things. Without knowing what day you're being online, every day I find out all over again I'm homeless. I'm wearing the same clothes over and over again. I found this in the garbage. I don't have any clothes.
Isn't it amazing? Found a dress completely intact, not stained, clean, that fits a man's body, a 6-foot veteran's body, in the trash with a new scarf. You're not lying, no.
I wish people would stop saying to go to the VA. It's not an option. People think, like, if they don't see it, it doesn't happen. But it does happen. There's so much hoops, it's impossible to jump through them. I'm not going to be able to make it to their stupid online classes.
It's not that you can't make it to their stupid online classes. The fact you call them stupid gives the real reason away. You think you're smarter. You think you know more than the VA. You think you know what you need. Who needs to rely on professionals who have gone for years to universities?
I have a phone. And every time they put it out like 30 days. I mean, I'm going to
You are recording on a phone.
die before I get to any of those things. Or I'm just going to be so far gone I don't care. I'm so dizzy.
What a joke. You don't even know how to make a believable diagnosis.
I'm so out of it. I tried really hard.
You tried what?
Looking at this face like this. People forget I'm disabled. I can't do a lot of things on my own.
Did you know that the medical discharge from the military was for psychiatric issues? Not a TBI, psychiatric issues.
I'm trying so hard. People say, oh, I'm a quitter. You just gotta try harder. If it's not there, it's not there. Why is it people who say I'm crazy for doing some things over and over again, but when I acknowledge the things I can't do after not being able to do them for 15 years, it's something else.
Well, then you need to be in a veterans home, period. If you can't take care of yourself. I keep saying that. You need to be in a home. You won't be able to use substances, but you'll be cared for and they'll remember your appointments for you. They'll even take you to your appointments. You need to be in a home.
I got them everywhere. See, I get a little bit rubbed against my boot.
Boots.
Sorry, I think it went off. See? So, what's your explanation for places like that with bone?
Again, watch my TED talk about trank sores.
And like again, relapse. They don't use IV. It's like stupid. Being in like this type of environment, I would die of a massive infection instantaneously.
No, actually, it wouldn't be instantaneously. And you can get treatment for that like you did before. But, oh, that's right. You don't want us to suggest the VA. Okay.
So, I hope people... Well, I don't really care. Now you can call me a liar, which would make sense. Or you can be like, oh yeah, they're telling the truth. But how can I be telling the truth when I'm such a liar? People out there only say I'm telling the truth when I'm saying something negative about myself. Yeah, anytime I'm doing anything positive, I'm called a liar. It's a no-win situation. It just isn't. So, I really don't know what people want.
Why does it matter what people want? You don't care what people want. Your entire audience has been screaming for years, go get help. And you throw every obstacle in the way. Your mod, Stephanie, spent 8 hours on a phone finding a treatment place perfect for you with every single requirement you threw out. And you called her names.
I really do miss the nice people.
The wallets.
It's sad finding some of the secret, not nice people. Just such hypocrites. Especially the ones that say that they're not hateful. It's just me. How many of you hate having zero proof? Zero. Then you try and compare.
What do you need proof of, PJ? What do you need proof of? Lying? What? Because I think we've proven everything.
Me because of how you do things.
No, I don't compare you to myself. I find medical journals that explain everything. I watch live streams which explain everything in real time. I listen to the background chatter on your live streams. I've listened to what you say, and then you contradict yourself the next day because you were wasted and don't remember. How much more proof do we need?
It doesn't make sense how you can do that.
Oh, and I do believe your daughter, who wrote that message to Dow about how you tortured and abused her and her siblings. Yeah, I do believe that.
No, nothing about my body chemistry. Nothing about me.
That shows how ignorant of medical knowledge you are. You are going to blame body chemistry for sores, which are obviously trank sores. Okay? We even went through the evolution of a trank sore. And yet, your body chemistry, you're going to throw that one out there, has nothing to do with it.
So much. I hope people have a good Labor Day. I'm gonna do what I do each day. Try and collect cans and then get beat up and all my stuff taken.
Trying to collect cans. Look at that face. That face is the face. Are they buying it? Are they buying it? Because if you caught what was in his hand, which I will put in the community post, if anyone caught it, yeah, there's your proof, PJ. Proof you're lying.
Go to the police do nothing. The police aren't even taking reports anymore. They're not even following up on the stuff that was stolen from me. They're not doing anything on when I get threatened until someone really hurts me, puts me in the hospital. They're not going to do anything.
Here's the funny thing. I went through the Portland police log, okay? On the date PJ claims $700 was stolen and that they called and made a police report and then yelled at everybody, "You're not calling the police and telling them to help me," which is crazy. That is insane to ask. I went and looked and I can't find the report. So if PJ wants to put the case number out there, I will call back.
I have at least one person that I think cares about me. And I love him very much.
Dobby.
You can't get out of the heat. In case you don't see me for a while. Be kind.
What a joke. PJ, you're a joke. You're an embarrassment to the United States Army. Now I want to find PJ's brothers in arms and ask them to reach out to PJ. Because generally, when you're in a group in the military, you are brothers and sisters for life. So where are they? Where are they? We need to connect them to PJ. Yeah.